So this is a new version of the SPAT we have done before with the ACAM, and the main difference is that it is now a standalone application. So because before the workflow was not so good with the plugin, we was limited by the number of channel, the bus's number of channel in Pro Tools or different software, so we decided to go in a standalone application. So to help people using it, we also have built some plugin to be able to extract the audio from the DAW software and send it to the SPAT, and you can also take the output of the SPAT and send it back to your DAW software. So you have a complete send return without latency. And in addition to this, we also transfer the automation parameter with the audio in sync. Then inside the SPAT, you can also connect to an audio interface. So we are supporting ASIO on Windows and Core Audio on Mac. And so in the setup today, we can see that we are using Reaper right now, sending the audio channel to the SPAT, and then the SPAT output directly to the audio interface and to the speaker. An additional new functionality is that you can now add multiple rooms. So you have only one reverb per room, and you can do all your panning. The room is your scene with the reverb, but you can add multiple rooms. Each room is able to work on different formats, so you can handle any speaker configuration, or you can even work in binaural directly or in ambisonic up to fourth order. And we provide some preset like NHK. Yes. So and you can mix all different formats at the same time. And one very interesting thing also is that you can work directly on the speaker configuration, or you can work in ambisonic inside the room, and then you can transcode your ambisonic stream into different speaker configuration in real time. For example, in this configuration I have my speaker setup, but now I want to show you if I remove this and go to ambisonic. This one also go to ambisonic. So now I have my two rooms in ambisonic. There's no more speaker because we are in ambisonic. And I can sum the output of the two rooms and then transcode this to my cube setup, for example, here, and connect my output. Okay. Sorry, just like this. And here I can add different transcoder in real time. So I can, for example, if I want to output a 22.2 NHK as well, I can do it. I can also output 7.1, for example, all at the same time. And if I have also some ambisonic stream coming from my DAW software, I can also send them to the output. So I can build very complex and to finish, in addition, you can also add some binaural monitoring. Then, for example, if I want to monitor the NHK setup on my headphone, I can go through my binaural monitoring and get my setup, my simulation on the headphone. And for the binaural, you can choose your HRTF filter, and so that's for the global setup. So it's very open. You can build a very complex setup, everything in real time. And even if you, for example, in that setup, if I want also to record the ambisonic stream, I can just send it to an output and record it. So it's not limited. Yes. Let's open back my. Okay. Then now there is some new feature inside the room itself compared to the first version of the SPAT. The first new feature is that we have a real 3D view of the scene. You can have two scenes at the same time to get two different views. That's one of the new features. Then you have different kind of parameters. So for each source, you have the azimuth. So azimuth. Okay. Elevation. Yaw. Aperture. The pitch and the distance. And these parameters are related to the listener position, but you also have some parameters related to the barycenter of the selection. So it allows me to change the width of the sources and to rotate on around that point. And after you have different parameters for the acoustical criteria, and you can EQ the direction and the sound of the reverb for each source. And everything can be done on one source or multiple source. So when you select multiple source, everything's you can trim all the parameters for your selection. Even the EQ can be trimmed. So, and you can do it for everything. Like this. And now so you have the parameter for the selected source. The source you can filter here. So for example, let's focus on the saxophone. So I can filter to display only certain source. And instead of having my all the available controls for my source, I can filter the controls, and let's say, for example, I want the azimuth, all azimuth of my existing source. And then I can offset just my azimuth. And if I want, for example, to add distance, I can add the distance and if I want to add I don't know, elevation, distance, azimuth. So I can focus on what I want for the available sources. So, and you will be able to put some VST plugin on each sources. Yes. And also you can have the automation going, you can record automation and playback automation. For example, this automation here. And even when you have automation, you can still trim like this. So, is it?
Yeah. It's very interesting.